Hi guys, thanks for joining me. It's Sharon from Cards Are My Canvas, and I have a couple of small little hauls to share today. The first is, I think I've told you guys before about Molly Square. It's one of these deli sites. They do get some really amazing prices, but I will tell you, you have to be prepared to wait. That's the only thing. So they had a great price. I got Nuvo. I got a set of 8. I think I showed it in a past haul of the Nuvo drops and the pearlized ones. And I don't know, I don't think it's Molly Square fault. I got them in the winter and they just, I don't know if, like in Canada, it's quite cold here. I don't know if that's a product that you shouldn't be ordering in the winter. I know with the Viva Decor stuff that you have to be careful with that, but it's actually very thick and didn't really work for me. I'm going to try it as a paste, but someone had suggested that I talk to Tonic, so I'm going to do that. But nonetheless, I've been dying to get the jewel tones to add to my collection. They're just such beautiful colors, and I love these because they're more transparent. So oh, and I got the translucent. This one just dries clear, so you can put glitter drops under it. You can use it in as water drops, lots of different ways. And then, where's the names on these? Oh, sorry guys. Key lime. So this is key lime. Beautiful colors. Pale periwinkle. The writing's really small. Limoncello, Rosewater, beautiful, beautiful colors. I can't wait to play with these. Sea Breeze, and finally Orange Marmalade. So like I said, Molly Square sells them, they sell them sort of as a set of 8, and that's how I got the pearlized ones as well, and they do work out to be a very good deal, and their shipping to Canada is great. I think it's like $4 or $6. It's like really inexpensive. But I'd love to know if you've had any issues with the pearlized and you live in a colder country, maybe just would love to know if you've had issues. And then I ordered from Amazon. I've watched quite a few reviews on this, and these are the what are they called? Sonnet. And I guess they're a Russian company, and they are the, I don't know if I'm getting a glare on this. They're the student grade, apparently, of the White Knight, but I have heard that really the quality of these are like almost professional. So this tray here, I know the White Knight comes in a plastic palette. This one does not. I thought it came with a... They just, oh, and they're not even wrapped, so, which is fine. So it's just got the plastic overlay. It's just in a cardboard box, and it's got the colors. It's even got the light fastness, so it's got like a lot of good information. They're full pans. So it's a full pan. And I'm super excited to try them. Now, I've heard that you can get these for $20. I live in Canada. I shopped everywhere. I could not find them for $20. They were mostly $27, $30. But on Amazon, they actually had a deal for the same price as just the set. they had a bonus, and I'm super excited about this. You got pretty much a free palette. And these things, you know, like one this size would be, you know, 20 bucks. They can really range. So, and then you just take your palettes out and they stick in here. And a trick with these palettes that I learned from somebody is if you pull these back and then you move them quite forward, so this little lever is a bit flexible, and you push it tight into the pan, it will really hold it. But it's a beautiful palette. You've got lots of mixing room on both sides. You've got the little finger hole at the back, so I was pretty happy to get that because this doesn't really come with, you know, this is fairly flimsy. This is just like a plastic tray. So I know that it's on, I think it's on both Amazon.ca and Amazon.com, so you can check it out. But I've heard amazing things about it. And to be honest, one of the people that I follow is Kay Werner Studio, so I know that's close to Christina Werner. But she is, I think, a trained watercolor artist, and I follow her on YouTube. And she has announced that she is going to do some free watercolor classes, and she's trained. So I will leave her link below as well if you guys want to check it out. I'm waiting anxiously for them to start. They haven't started yet. So that was just from Amazon. And at the same time, I was taking the online card classes, and it was all about glitter, and so we needed to have a few varieties of double-sided adhesive. So just some housekeeping stuff. I got, I don't know how wide this one is. I think it's 2 or 3 inches. So this one is 2.5 inches, just to let you see the different widths. And this one is the 1/4 inch. I wanted to get the 1/8 of an inch as well, and I got the Sue Wang. It's it's great. I think it's Elizabeth Crafts, and I find it has amazing hold. And then I got the 6x6 sheets as well, just so that I could have some options. And then finally, I got another Concord in 9th order. I ordered this on the last day before the new release, so none of this is their new release, but I do want to get some of that. And I got it because I think you only had to spend $25 to get this. They're I like buying right from the stamp company itself. So this was a free gift, and I think it's such a cute stamp. You're a whole lot of lovely, yes you, lovely, like it's just super cute. So that was a free gift. And then I got this. I've been dying to get this. This is 2 separate dies and then a 3rd little small one, and this die is huge. So I'll go from the cutting. Well, really the die itself is 4 inches. It's probably going to cut 3 3¾ let's do like this way to 3.5. So that's going to take up your whole card front. And then they have the one on the last release, which is it's a heart this size, and it's got hug expressions all over, and it's got the big word hugs. And I really debated because I wanted that one as well, but look at the size of this heart. It's huge. Like, I think you need a MISTI or a stamp positioner to make sure that you get it well stamped when it's that big. But you make me smile, love, and then great little hearts that go in that small one. even this little sort of that goes down in the bottom, which I thought was super fun. It's just little dots, and then a little love, and then love you, friend, be mine, hugs, and kiss, hug, kiss, hug. And then they've got the arrow in 2 pieces that you can shoot through it. So Concord 9th is just a company that is really fast becoming a favorite. I think they're just so innovative. And then I've got, this is a sophisticated script upper. I bought the sophisticated script in the smaller, and I love it. It's super easy to use. I kind of questioned whether I would use it or if it would be too fussy. You know what? They show you how to line it up exactly, but I will tell you, even if you're a bit off, this just looks amazing stamped. And I love it for the envelopes, especially if I'm not mailing an envelope. Well, even if you are mailing an envelope, but it's just so nice to, or if you want to just have one word, it's just so nice to be able to use. And then I'm so excited. I don't know if you guys have seen their Turnabout stamps. They have 2 new ones in the new release. They've got circles and they've got hello, which I have to get. And I think this does come with the template that shows you. So what you do is you stamp it, you turn it, you stamp it, you turn it. You get a different look every time, but if you turn it however many times you're supposed to, I mean, you can stamp it in all different colors, but all of these triangles link up. So if you haven't seen this, Google it on YouTube. It's, again, they amaze me with their innovation. And like I said, there's 2 new ones that are really cool, but I thought this was a really great basics. So I knew what was in the new release. I'd seen the sneak peeks, but I thought, I'm going to get this, and then I'll get that one down the road. And then lastly, I've been dying to get this one. This is their Stripe Builder. And what I love is you get the big 6x6, but you also get all of these sort of other little ones that can be stamped in between. It could be stamped on top and embossed, like I think that would look amazing. You can put this solid stripe in between, or you could, you know, like I said, any of these could go across the bold stripe and emboss it, and I think it would be amazing. So I think that's it for me. Thanks for joining me. If you like this video, I'd love if you gave me a thumbs up. Oh, you know what? One last thing. I wanted to do a quick little card share because I love the way this turned out. And this was our online card classes. This was actually day 1. This was, I'm probably not going to be able to put my hands on it. But this is a Gina K stamp with Love and Prayers. I think I showed it in my last haul. And what I did was I just took the daisy or sunflower, whatever it is, and I just stamped it separately with Versamark. And then in that class, they taught us how to make our own custom colored glitter, which was really fun. And it's just really your clear glitter, adding alcohol inks, and the secret is you really need to let it dry and then use a plastic fork to really mix it around so that you get the chunks out. But I'm going to use the rest of this up. It was really fun to do, and I loved how soft the colors came out. So I used oxide inks. This was my first time with the oxide inks. I absolutely love them, you guys. I love distress inks, but I loved playing with these oxide inks. And then I just cut the clouds out. And I can't even remember. Do you know what? I think this is an old CC Designs cloud, but I mean, I know you have clouds probably in your stash. And then I used, from back in the day, the puffy. Let me just see if I can. Sorry guys, I just wanted to grab this. So I don't know if you guys remember this. I don't even know what the official name is. These are like the Doodlebug ones, and maybe it's easier to see in a color one, but obviously this really expands when you let it out, and it's puffy and it's soft. And so I put that into the clouds, and then I just dotted it with my Quickie glue pen and put clear glitter over it. And I absolutely love how it turned out. And then I filled the center with just little beads that I actually had bought at the dollar store. So I just wanted to show you that's what the stamp looks like. And I hope it picks up on camera. This is super glittery, but the glitter is not coming off. And it was just so fun to create our own colors. And then I just used, I think this is the Mama Elephant Femme Frame, and on a white cardstock. But I love how soft it came out, but yet it's still glittery. And then I just also wanted to show you, this is my first attempt at a universe, and you know what, I need to figure out how to make my white whiter. But what I love the most, and I hope the camera picks this up again, this is, I used oxide inks and then I used distress inks over it. And this was, I think it's a Concord and 9th World stamp, and I turned it on its back and stamped it backwards. And I love how that came out. And you know, then I stamped it with fossilized amber to begin with, and then I just went over it every time just lightly, so it has a very muted, but to me it really does look like the moon. So I was happy about that. I think I'm going to put Love You to the Moon and Back. I think I'm going to make it for my dad's Father's Day card and put, you know, I'm just going to do white embossing on top, I think, and say, Dad, love you to the moon and back. So really simple. But that's it for me, guys. Let me know if any of you have had any issues with the Tonic Studio, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for spending time with me, and hope to see you at the next one. Have a great day, everybody.